What's up, Dartheads? It's Coney Dawg. Back again with another episode of Coney Dawg Vlogs. This is going to be a very interesting one because, well, a lot has changed. If you actually take a look behind me, pretty much the entirety of my pegboard. Here's Neo. Say hi, Neo. He's adorable. I guess he wanted to be a higher presence in the video. Say hi to YouTube. Neo, say hi to YouTube. Are you just gonna be okay? So he seems very interested in my fan. So I guess he's just gonna chill on my shoulder for now. But yeah, so this is my new companion. Yeah, this is like a normal thing for him. That is also a normal thing. If my last segment wasn't interrupted by Neo jumping on my shoulder, basically all my pegboard is empty because I'm essentially selling pretty much all of my blasters with a few exceptions. Another thing that'll kind of be better explained once everything's all said and done. There's probably a good chance that this video probably won't be released until sometime in September or late August. I do find it kind of ironic though, because about a year ago I basically made a new studio and then I filmed one video with it and then I moved and then I built another studio and then I only filmed one video with that basically. And it wasn't even really truly a video, it was kind of more just a shit post. But I just find it ironic that I build a studio and I get one video out of it, and then that's just going to be a repeating cycle. But I think now, going forward, this will probably be the most permanent solution. Alright, so it's been roughly about 2 months since I've actually filmed anything for this video. It's gonna be a little bit disjointed, I apologize for that, but that's just kind of the nature of how everything's been going. It's been crazy. Mostly I've just been working and just getting my stuff together because this whole thing has just been like a lot of planning and making sure everything is working properly. So originally, when I first moved here, I had about 300 blasters or so. I've actually condensed it down to just all that right there. Yeah, I've just been trying to get everything together. It's Sunday, August 13th. I'm looking to start doing everything, getting everything moved this Friday. That's gonna be the crazy part, and we'll see if we make it work. Fun fact, these 3 totes right here is all blasters I'm trying to get rid of. There's about 50 or so blasters in that. Yeah, I got 5 days to try and get rid of them. It's gotta go, regardless of what happens. All right, it is Saturday, August 19th, I believe, 1 p.m. We are officially on the road. Yeah, it's just a lot of what I was doing was moving stuff for the past few days. Not that I was waiting till the last minute to get everything done, but that's just kind of how everything panned out. We got Neo right here. He's looking at me funny. Yeah, we're going on a road trip, buddy. You can see clearly filled to the brim with all of my stuff. It's putting a good weight on my suspension. We got about 25 hours driving, 1,700 miles. Let's go! one thing that kind of just occurred to me just now was that, like, just a little over a year ago, I did my first road trip, and it was 10 hours. And sure enough, 1 year later, it's 25 hours. It's interesting how that works. Just thought it was weird. Feeling pretty good so far. Not too tired or anything. I think as time goes on, since I've done so many road trips just for Nerf-related things, I've just kind of gotten used to it. So 3 hours right now does not feel like it did a year ago. Pretty optimistic about this trip so far. So we got about 21-ish hours left. I'm pretty confident. Let's make it happen. I just saw a billboard for a place called the Tumbleweed. That's so fitting because South Dakota is boring as fuck. Go figure, I stopped at a small town in SD to get gas, and there's only one gas station in this small ass town, and it's fucking closed. Like, yeah, that's not gonna do me any good. Leo's been sleeping. It's kind of surprising given how much of a lunatic he is normally. I'm actually surprised at how calm he's being given the situation. Passed by another interesting billboard. It said scenic overlook, exit closed. Actually, there's another one actually right there. I'm just kind of wondering what the scenic overlook is. Is like just a bunch of horses and cows? Yeah, bummer. I can't make that exit. Okay, I guess I'm gonna eat my words. That's pretty cool. About 6 hours in, about halfway through South Dakota from what it looks like. So my route basically passes a little bit through Wyoming, and then it goes through Montana, and then pretty much, I'll have to look at the route again, but that's most of the route right there. It looks like coming close to the edge of South Dakota now, and noticeable change in scenery. There's actually like mountains and trees and shit. It's pretty gorgeous. So, big step. So it's dark now. Got out of South Dakota about 9 o'clock. It's 9:17 and already passed through Wyoming. So we're done with Wyoming. Now it's Montana. We have about 15, 16-ish hours left. Yeah, good time. It's been a little while since the last update, but it's about 6 a.m. Mountain Time. We are heading towards Butte, I believe, Montana. I really tried. I tried to get a hotel or like a motel, but for some reason, like there's no vacancy anywhere, or the places are freaking closed out here. It's ridiculous. Like, apparently there's like some sort of grill fest, and I just happened to be in the area where it was just like TP capital or something, which is ironic because I'm Native American. I should know these things. Anyway, I stopped a couple times, took a couple power naps. We got about 12 hours left, a little less than 12 hours. It's probably like 11 and a half. It's been pretty chill, so things are going great so far. Stopping at a Wendy's for some breakfast. you know, okay, he looks tired before, but now I guess he's full of energy again. Altitude change, I noticed it already. It's getting a little bit harder to breathe. Thankfully, it won't last forever. Okay, I want to be explicitly clear. I don't feed my cat table food. Matt, since he's behaving, I'm gonna give him a piece of potato wedge. Neo. He does not care right now. He is so invested in the birds that are over there. I did take another little nap, just under 8 hours away. Definitely feeling the general. I'm kind of over this trip now. I was just like, you know, everything was going great, but now I'm just like 24 hours of the trip total. That includes the time sleeping, stopping for gas, food, etc. Yeah, I think Neo's over it too. He's somewhere back there asleep. He's doing pretty good. Better than I would have expected, honestly. But okay, I'm not gonna go back and take a picture of it, but back there was a couple of hay bales that were dressed up like minions. So we got a little over 6 hours left. We are officially in Washington. Idaho was a mess. There was a lot of people that were just either speeding or driving too slow, just like a complete mix of the two. And most of the people that were speeding were actually semis, which is concerning to say the least, especially because it was winding mountain roads, but I digress. One thing I did notice was that there's actually like smoke. There's been a lot of smoke. It doesn't help with the altitude as far as being able to breathe.
Take exit 279.
Okay. So, interesting fact about me, I was actually born in Washington, and yet I have spent so little time there. Most of it when I was just a baby. I've only been there a couple of times since that. In a way, coming back to Washington almost feels like a rebirth in a kind of way. It's almost like this was meant to happen. You know, one thing that I've been thinking about for quite some time is how I've loosely been following the Nerf hobby since middle school. I didn't really fully jump into it until I was about 19, but ever since then I've basically just done it almost consistently that entire time. And now that I'm making it an active part of my life is absolutely insane to me. It's so weird to me how my original dream, I guess, of a career was to become an architect, but when I got into high school I realized quickly that's not really what I want to do. It took me a while to realize what I really wanted to do, and that's fix things and solve problems. I can't say I'm actively proud of much, but I can say that I am at that. And let me tell you, this entire fiasco of moving here was basically just solving problems. So go figure. It's just insane how all this has transpired and how this is what I'm doing. I don't know, the full weight of it still really hasn't hit me yet, but I feel like it's coming. here. If you haven't already figured it out, I am at Flux Labs. This is my desk. I'm going to be working for Flux Labs. I know I'm primarily just going to be an editor for Flux Labs. I'm not going to get into specifics, obviously. Yep, this is my desk so far. I mean, I just got here like less than 2 hours ago. Jack in the Box. I know I was giving Jack in the Box shit, you know, when I had it in, I think it was my first ever vlog video. I've had it a couple more times since then, and I've grown to liking it more, so I am still mentally processing everything that's going on right now, so I'm not really going to speak a whole lot more on this. I might do a little bit of filming and stuff while I'll start tonight, but we'll see how it goes. You are already getting into my space. Just to be clear, he's not going to be a shop cat. He's going to be at my home. He will not be here. He's just here for the night just because I'm spending the night here just so I can kind of get an idea of where everything is and, you know, figure that kind of stuff out. So, I have no idea how I'm going to end this video. So, over this course of time, I have learned so much. I have actually done quite a bit since I've been here. If you actually do watch Dr. Flux's channel, you might notice that I've been popping up in a few videos here and there. The nice thing about working with another content creator directly is that we constantly can bounce ideas back and forth, we can learn stuff from each other, and so far the workflow is really good. I'm going to try and pump out more content than before. I'm not necessarily going to have a schedule per se, but there is one series I do want to revisit, and I think I got a pretty good idea for it. Yeah, technically this is my longest consistent running series so far. I don't know if I'm going to do any more of these vlog videos just because, I mean, first of all, they don't get a whole lot of views. Not that I really care about views. I think the main reason why I don't really want to get back into this series per se is just because this is probably going to be my most personal look at my own life. And while I don't necessarily dislike people knowing about my life and the things that go on in it, but it's because of certain events that have happened in my personal life that have led me to this moment in time, whether it be good or bad. When I was working on this video, I did realize that I was able to open up a little bit more, but that's all you're gonna get, really. But yeah, I've been finding that there is a stupid amount of content and stuff I can do and ways I can incorporate my style into the Flux Labs as a brand. So while I do want to continue projects on my own personal channel, let me know down in the comments, do you want to see more of the behind the scenes content? While this is a substantial change for me, I'm not sure exactly where the channel is going to head from here on out. Given the things that I've learned being here at Flux Labs, I think we might see some positive change in the right direction as far as my channel is concerned. Because I'm primarily known as an editor, I do want to try to get more into camera work and directing type of stuff, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and we can try something new or go back to the old stuff and keep shit posting. But yeah, this has been a very interesting video for me to make, because while I am still the same person at my core, I do feel like my experiences from the past year have evolved me as a person. And I really want to see that come to the head with the channel and with Flux Labs. If you're still watching this video, I want to throw a huge thank you to you, because that means you actually care about my content. And if it wasn't for you, I literally would not be in this position that I am today, which is just crazy to think about. And I do want to thank my personal friends that have gotten me to this position. If it wasn't for any of you, I wouldn't be doing the things that I love to the extent that I currently am. So once again, huge thank you to you guys. It means a lot. And I can't wait to show you guys what we're cooking up. So I don't know what else to say. See ya. All right, so I did take another little siesta, a little nappy, a a little wappy.